Good morning, cupcakes. How we doing? Cheersies. Little coffee cold tumbler too. That's good stuff. Okay, so today is gonna be a weird day, which is basically, I could just sum that up as that's my everyday all the time. But when my mother passed away like 6 months ago, when she did, she left me some investment accounts. I have to transfer those from Missouri, where they were being housed, to here, and I'm going to meet with somebody to do that today. Just like one of those random things in the middle of my day that I can't get away from. And bam, first episode of the vlog is now live, but you guys probably have already seen that because I know you want to watch on the vlogs, right? So now I have just a little bit of time before I have to go to this meeting. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to engrave, or I'm gonna design some keychains to engrave for the kids' teachers for Teacher Appreciation Week. What I did is I just designed these just directly in Lightburn, and this is gonna be a keychain both sides. It's Chaos Coordinator on one side, the name of their school is Harmony, so Harmony Pride on the other. Now this is where it gets complicated, because what I wanna try to do is print those out, or I guess engrave those and cut those out prior to my appointment, which is I gotta leave in 30 minutes. I don't know if this is gonna take, it should take less than 30 minutes to cut, but I wanna try to cut and glue them. That may or may not happen. So check it out. I have not been vlogging the trip over here because of this craziness, but just got out from my financial advisor's place. Went by and saw my wife real quick, and now we're gonna head back to the shop. But it's just shitty outlook. And that's kind of calmed down. It was really bad earlier. It is still raining outside, which means that I have extra security. Got this one who follows me everywhere. And if you can see Suggs, she's kind of hiding over there under the table. These guys don't like storms. Look at these little dudes. Look at how chubby they were. Look at Ozzy's little fat face. All right, so these guys have been glued together for about 15 minutes. I just used a little CA glue to attach the front to the back. And now all I'm gonna do is run them over some sandpaper to smooth out the edges. So now we're actually just ready for the chain part of the keychain, and then teacher appreciation gifts are done. We'll probably give them gift cards too. Just take one of these little hook guys, or loop guys, I guess. Hook it through there. And then I like these little clasps, so I'll put that on there. And voila, Chaos Coordinator, Harmony Pride, baby. Go Bulls! Whatever that is, go Horns! I don't know. I'm not from Texas. So yeah, I just went with a quick design in Lightburn. If you guys want to know, like if you want to see more of how to design things in Lightburn, leave it in the comments and I will, I'll try to put together a video for you. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about mood stabilization today. So my mom died October 2022 and I did not take it well. It was expected, so it wasn't like a oh my God situation. Like she was on the decline, we knew it was gonna happen. But for like this next 6 months, my meds weren't controlling my depression anymore. I would get locked out on the couch is what I call it, where I would sit down on the couch and I just could not motivate myself to do any work, to do anything fun, to do anything except sit there, and a lot of times I just watch TV. And then I would have manic episodes where I would be crazy out in the shop, but those manic episodes were few and far between, so I wasn't getting the work done that I needed to get done. And I really thought I just needed to increase my antidepressant, but apparently that was not the case. So let's talk about dope. So this is what I was taking. This is escitalopram. Taking 20 milligrams of this, and this is the same thing as Lexapram or something or whatever. I'll put what this is the generic of down on the bottom of the screen. This is Lurasidone, maybe? I will put what this is, the generic up down below as well. This is what's called a mood stabilizer. And when I went to see my doc, she said that she didn't think I needed to up my antidepressant, she thought I needed a mood stabilizer. And basically what it does is, so if you guys don't know, like manic depression, and bipolarism are basically where you swing from manic episodes to depressive episodes. And most people operate like here, whereas people like me operate like here. So you're either kind of euphoric or you feel like shit. When I feel like shit, I don't want to do anything. And when I don't want to do anything, like I said in the last vlog, 2 things have helped my mental health. 1 is a fitness routine and 2 is mood stabilizers. When I don't feel like doing anything, I don't feel like working out. So that was, and before I had mood stabilizers, it is crazy outside. You might see light in the sight. Anyway, before I had mood stabilizers, the only thing I had was my fitness routine. So if I would, and so depression sneaks up on you. A lot of people, if you suffer from it, you know, if you don't, you don't quite understand. You don't become super depressed all at once. You slowly just get a little bit more lethargic. You put something off that you would normally take care of. Maybe you just start procrastinating a little bit more. It's really subtle at first, but it's kind of like quicksand. The deeper you get, and by the time you realize that you're really depressed, it's one, you don't care all that much, right? Because you're already depressed. You're already blowing everything off and you're already trying not to do things. And so trying to recover from this, it sucks for twofold. 1, you're already depressed. 2, like you've also kind of lost that. That's what locks you into the couch, right? So after my mom died, I got into this super depressive thing where I didn't want to do anything. I was actually I was working out. I just wasn't working out consistently. Probably wasn't working out as hard as I needed to, but I wasn't working out. Well, I wasn't working out consistently. And it just started getting worse and worse, man. And then the other thing is my boozing got really bad. And I found out from the doc, the reason that is because when you're depressed, drinking alcohol releases dopamine. And since my body wasn't like giving me dopamine any other way, the only way that I could like feel good was to drink booze. So I've tried to scale that way back as well, but this mood stabilizer, man, I started taking it. She said it would take like 2 weeks to kick in. I started taking it, and I would say within a couple of days, I had energy, I was ready to do stuff, I was ready to get on it. There's no way I could be doing this vlog every day in the shape I was in at the beginning of the year. I would never have enough energy to get my ass up, record myself, and edit every day. So this vlog's also a little bit about me keeping myself on track and keeping myself accountable by talking to you guys. Anyway, so that is mood stabilizers, ladies and gentlemen. If you notice that you're on an antidepressant and you're still having kind of those pretty bad highs and lows, talk to your doctor about maybe prescribing you something like that. It is like night and day to me. I'm amazed. Very cool stuff. And I think that's gonna run this video a little long anyway for just being a daily vlog. So I'm gonna cut it here, and I will see you tomorrow.